My name is Lyndon Carlson. I'm the Executive Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer for Farm Credit Canada. We started our cause called Agriculture More Than Ever, or Ag More Than Ever for short, exactly 3 years ago. But the Canada's Farm Progress Show was where we launched Ag More Than Ever. And now, 3 years later and 400 plus partners later, here we are still moving the cause forward. And what is the cause? The cause is changing the image of agriculture, telling the real true story of modern Canadian agriculture, because it's a great story to tell. How we get the message out is trade shows like Canada's Farm Progress Show, where we are today, but also just with social media. We've got almost 30,000 followers on Facebook and almost 12,000 followers on Twitter. So those social media channels have been very, very powerful for us. Also, we've got an Ag More Than Ever dedicated website, and that website has tens of thousands of visits, I should say, and that has been very good for us to share content, because the thing is, there's so many people that are very excited to talk about agriculture, but they need some messages. And so with videos, with facts about agriculture to inform the audience, it's really helping move the cause forward. I've been with FCC for over 30 years, and one thing a few years ago we started to notice that the story of agriculture wasn't being told, and so we surveyed Canadian farmers to find out what was their level of optimism. And what we found was that 80% of Canadian farmers across Canada said that they felt that their farm was better today than it was 5 years earlier. And they also said that they believed that their operation would be better 5 years from now than it is today. So that's a great story of optimism. But then we went and surveyed the general public, and what we found is the general public had a completely opposite opinion. They thought that farmers were very pessimistic about the future, and so that's a disconnect that we really thought we needed to change, because of the fact that we're not just a great industry, we're highly competent. We care about all the same things that the general public cares about their families and about the environment and about sustainability. And so we thought, you know, we can do something about this. We can start to engage and mobilize all the producers in the nation and the companies like ours that serve those producers. We've still got lots of work to do to continue to mobilize more and more producers, because the thing about agriculture is that farmers continue year after year to be with some of the most trusted people in the nation. Firefighters, nurses, farmers. They're always right in the top 3 of the most trusted people in society. Agriculture, on the other hand, for some reason is less trusted. And so we want to mobilize farmers to make sure that we're telling the story together. And so that'll continue to be a priority for us. And at the same time, we do want to get the general public in as part of the conversation. And Farm and Food Care, which is now spreading across Canada, which is a friend of ours in terms of another organization that's really wanting to mobilize and the general public. So I think with Farm and Food Care focusing on the general public, and Ag More Than Ever focusing on the industry itself, the ag industry, I think together we can really make a difference.
This video is brought to you by Farms.com.